Here are all the updated builds for every single victim and family member in TCSM. All right, first build we're going to start with is Bubba, which is big swings, serrated, and violent. And then we maxed out savagery, put 12 into blood harvesting and 11 into endurance. I put 12 into blood harvesting so that way if I need to get grandpa to a level, this gives me 100 blood. So that's what we did for Bubba. And here is the way that I went on his skill tree. Cook's build luckily is the same for me. So we have serrated, scout, and security pins also, and we still get exterior alarms. We maxed out savagery and then put 15 or 14 into endurance. This is the way I went on his skill tree. All right, this is the way for Hitchhiker. Now, Hitchhiker, this was pretty much the same. I think I was using something else instead of feral. I can't remember what it was though, but we have Venom, Scout, and then Feral. For grandpa perks, you do get Nobody Escapes Hell and Suffocating Grip, which I like. I actually really like all 4 of these grandpa perks, but these 2 are obviously the best. And then we put all of his points into savagery because I want him to kill people faster. All right, this is the path that I went for Hitchhiker. Next is Sissies. Now we have Feral, Wireframe, and Serrated. Her grandpa perks, she gets Nobody Escapes Hell and Suffocating Grip as well, so I like these 2 a lot. We put 18 points into Savagery and then 10 into Endurance. And here is the path that I went for Sissy. Now with Johnny, we did Feral, Easily Tuckered Out, and Serrated. His grandpa perks aren't good, so that is upsetting. I did 20 into savagery and 13 into endurance. Now, Johnny isn't somebody that I play a lot, so I might mess around with his tree later on as well, change it up, see if I like something else better, but this is the path that I went for now. All right, and this is what we have for Nancy. Now, this is a completely different build than what I used to use for Nancy. I used to use Poison Claws, Hurt 'em, and Not That Easy. So all her unique perks I used to use. Now we are using Feral, Scout, and Hurt 'em. I probably won't change this. Probably what I will keep it as because you can't get all 3 of those unique perks on her anymore for one build. So this is probably the way I'm going to go with her. For her attributes, I just put 13 into savagery and then 13 into endurance. I'm going to see how that goes. I might change that later. For her grandpa perks, she does not get good ones. Honestly, this is the only good one. Well, I mean, they're decent, but they're not, you know, they're not the best. But this is what we did for Nancy. Here's the path that I went for Nancy's skill tree. Nancy. And for hands, we have Feral, Easily Tuckered Out, and Barrier Breaker. Now, the way we went, since we have Feral, I didn't have to put anything into savagery, but that gave us 45 into savagery, and then I put all 27 into endurance. For grandpa perks, you know, it is what it is. Not the best, but that's what we did. And here's the path that I went for hands' skill tree. Did for hands. Moving on to victims. Okay. Connie. Connie's build is so different from what it used to be. Okay, so for Connie, I have stamina, or I have jumpstart, then we have bounce back better, and then what doesn't kill you. I actually have really been loving this build. I was never a bomb squad user before, so I didn't go that way for her, and I personally just thought I would like these 3 perks together better. So I'm really liking what doesn't kill you on her. For her attributes, we put 14 into toughness and then we maxed out pro. This is the path that I went for Connie's skill tree. All right, for Leland, my build is the same. I have choose fight, bounce back better, and no sell. Leland is my favorite victim at the moment, so I'm super glad I was able to keep the same build. We put 15 into toughness, 4 into endurance, and 10 into strength right now, just because I've been trying to go for funny gen plays, but normally I would probably divide this 10 into these 2. This is the path that I went for Leland's skill tree. Her build is a little different. Since she no longer gets no sell, we have bounce back better, choose fight, and tougher stuff. Now, tougher stuff is only level 1 at the moment, so at level 3, my toughness will be increased by 7, so we will have more into toughness. So that way I put 11 into endurance and 18 into pro, because some people might not like pro Annas, but I like pro Anna, so that's what I did with Anna. This is the path that I went for Anna's skill tree. All right, for Sunny, we did extra drip, no sell, and what doesn't kill you. I think this will be a really good build for Sunny, and I can't wait to use it. I'm so glad that he has gotten no sell finally, and what doesn't kill you and extra drip will be great. So we still put 20 points into toughness for his attributes, and then I put 10 into strength. This is the path that I went for Sunny's skill tree. All right, for Virginia, we did what doesn't kill you, efficient locksmith, and tougher stuff. For her attributes, we did 13 into toughness and 15 into proficiency. Here is the path that I went for Virginia on her skill tree. For Maria, we did no sell, stunt double, and bomb squad. I know some people are going the other way without no sell because you get what doesn't kill you. Me personally, though, I like stunt double and no sell together, so that's the way I went with her. We put 5 into toughness, 10 into endurance, and 15 into pro. And here is the path that I went for Maria on her skill tree. And this is what we did for Julie. We have no sell, choose fight, and slippery. Attributes, we did 14 into toughness and 20 into proficiency. I have a second build that I'm going to be using for her on this route as well, and that is no sell again, bomb squad, and efficient locksmith. On this one, she's going to be a little bit more pro, so she has 9 in toughness and 25 into pro. Now for her build, this is the way that I went on her skill tree. And here's what we did for Danny. I think Danny is also one that really got, Anyways, so we did fast hands, medical benefits, and jumpstart. I really don't even think this build is that good, but I do really like fast hands on him. Medical benefits, I think, since he can't get extra drip anymore, is better than nothing. And then jumpstart, because honestly, his stamina is not the best. Toughness, we put 12 in, we put 9 into endurance, and then 10 into proficiency. So this is what we did for Danny. I don't even really like playing Danny, so it doesn't really matter to me that much, but this is what we have done for Danny so far. And here is the way I went on Danny's skill tree.